My name is Robert Hilverth, longtime resident at 75 Queen Street North within the Strathcona neighborhood of Hamilton. My presentation is in opposition of Vrancor's request to amend the Strathcona Secondary Plan, specifically in light of the developer's site neglect and our community needs. Strathcona residents have simple expectations of any developer working in our community. Keep us safe, allow some respite from construction noise, respect infrastructure that we all use, and work within agreed-to terms. Let's have a look at these. Keep residents safe. Vrancor has neglected our safety on many occasions. Construction sites with poor security make great playgrounds to explore or a place for homeless to sleep. Pedestrians can easily be pushed into heavy traffic on Queen Street North by a gust of wind. 200 Market Street is an active parking lot owned by Vrancor. It has become an active construction staging site, even though Market Street has been closed off specifically for this purpose. Vrancor's parking lot nearest Market Street has become a place to haphazardly put materials and equipment without adequate safety considerations. Nothing attracts kids more than the opportunity to play on large equipment. Vrancor has failed us. Strathcona residents expect more from Vrancor. There have been more violations of work being done either too early or much too late, but this is the most recent example. Vrancor's ownership of various Strathcona properties seemed to give them license to carry on construction when, where, and how they see fit. This includes the use of heavy earth-moving equipment with loud alarms when moving in reverse and dump trucks banging their tailgates to empty their load. On April 20th, Vrancor dug up King Street West at night. Judging by the location, it was somehow related to the 6-story residence that Vrancor is permitted to build at 354 King Street West. Some 2 blocks away, nearest Napier Street, again using the Vrancor-owned parking lot, a staging area for gravel and heavy equipment was used well into the night and early morning. Clearly, this is not a permitted work area. For most of the night, the heavy equipment moved back and forth between these 2 sites, disturbing and aggravating Strathcona residents at 75 Queen Street, Ray Street North, Market Street, and the residents at the opposite side of Queen Street North as well. This population has well over 500 residential units. My home looks out directly over the parking lot in question. There are no lights on this lot. With only vehicle headlights, it's much too dark to work safely. Earth moving with dump trucks and front-end loaders is much too noisy into the night and early morning. Vrancor's activities in Strathcona have damaged infrastructure important to the community, from actively used access routes used by residents going to and from downtown, to necessary storm sewer drainage filled in with silt. Only after it was brought to the city's attention did Vrancor remedy this situation. The city found that no silt bags had been installed in this catch basin, and the silt had gone directly into the storm drainage pipes. There was an oil spill on the 200 Market Street parking lot. Oil did go down the drainage sewer. The city or the Ministry of Environment had to install sponges inside the drain to absorb it. Once again, it was only after it had been reported by Strathcona residents. We feel that we have to babysit this site to prevent more damage. Some Vrancor installed storm drain pipes have never worked properly. Lake Vrancor appears regularly. At times, Vrancor's solution was to use a pickup truck with a front-end snowplow to push the water off of the lot into the surrounding streets with whatever contaminants that might have been in the water. So, how does Vrancor do in the eyes of Strathcona? Vrancor gets a failing grade from us. Vrancor has violated our expectations. Vrancor has made our community less safe and an irritating place to live. Vrancor has received 1 concession already, allowing for a 10-story hotel. Strathcona is not downtown, even though Vrancor's goal is to make it so. Why should we make a second, more impactful concession to such a bad neighbor? For these reasons, please deny Vrancor's application to amend the Strathcona Secondary Plan. Thank you for listening. I am Robert Hilverth, an active member of the Strathcona Shadow Dwellers. The Strathcona community knows what the city needs to do.